Back at the GALAXIE studio in Long Beach, California. It's good to see the GALAXIE again.
Well, you saw it 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
You helped me push her back in.
Right. We helped you push, yeah.
You see, and an extra nice layer.
Nice sheen.
Well, that's concrete dust.
Concrete dust?
Yeah, I ground down some cracks on the driveway and filled them in.
Oh, really? I didn't even notice.
Thank you. That means I did a good job.
Usually, I do remember your driveway being lifted in certain areas, though.
Well, it's still lifted in certain areas.
Because of your big, was that eucalyptus tree out there?
Yeah.
Is that part of it?
Yeah, that's a big part of it.
Yeah. So
that I didn't plant.
But it's braking right where the brake lines are, right? Where it starts to lift, right?
Oh, yeah.
Time and pressure.
Oh, yeah. But that's what that is.
So how'd you grind it?
Well, a couple of years ago, my boss was walking around. He went at a garage sale. Got like a
7-inch grinder,
8-inch grinder.
Yeah,
picked it up for $5.
Jeez,
he already had one.
But the way he works,
right? He's
right.
If it's free or if it's cheap,
have an extra, right? When you have all those properties,
and then he realized afterwards, like, I don't need this, so he gave it to me,
right?
So went to Ace, got a masonry drill or a masonry
blade
disc grinding disc, and then
did you have to wet it down a little bit?
Well, that would have helped with the dust.
Helped with the dust,
but no,
not fun, is it? Did you wear a respirator?
Yeah.
Big time, huh?
Yeah, I wore a respirator for that one.
Yeah.
The actual, like, full on.
Yeah, like
not just a dust mask.
No, right, like replaceable element kind of thing.
Then I hit it with the 5-inch grinder with like a 60 grit sanding disc.
Oh, really?
Kind of feather it out a little bit.
Yeah.
Because when you start grinding on that cement,
the rocks come out.
You see the aggregate in there and stuff. You still do, but by the time some motor oil gets on there and
or transmission fluid,
yeah, exactly,
power steering fluid.
So, how was the Edelbrock Car Show?
It's actually good. I think you should go next year. I think you should go next year. I think you should take the GALAXIE.
I've never been.
You haven't, have you?
No.
Right. I think you should go and take the GALAXIE because I was asked what would be the best Ford for the show, and it's like, you know what, I don't know. Nothing came to my mind. I'm like,
Smitty's truck.
It's not it's not. Okay, Smitty's truck it's a 37 Ford pickup, but it's sitting on top of a Dodge Dakota frame with a Corvette rear end and powered by a small block Chevy. So he's got every make and manufacturer in that truck. So I would be thinking when somebody asks you that, I think, what's a really kick-ass Ford in a Ford? You know what I'm saying? To be like somebody who, it's not like a run-of-the-mill Mustang. It's maybe it's a real 32 Ford with a.
It still has a flathead.
That have a nice flathead in it, or maybe it's a really nice, like a 56 Ford hardtop with a Y block in it, and or maybe a really clean 302. So nothing over the top crazy, but at the same time, it still has the Ford in a Ford. So nothing popped up, and I don't know who was the winner for that. So
well, we'll think about it.
Yeah, you got time. Yeah,
time slipping away.
Yeah,
we're approaching June.
Here we are, June, man. Yeah, it was cool to check out the car show.
Good selection of cars. How big? How big would you say?
A couple hundred.
Okay.
Couple hundred cars, yeah. Primarily your muscle car, late 50s to I don't know, 70, early 70s. So, also open to some motorcycles. So there was a couple of 50s Harleys there, couple of modified bikes, pretty much. What else? Trucks. There were a few early trucks. He also opened to VWs and some air-cooled. A few guys showed up with the AMCs, AMXs. Those guys are like a special breed of like the Mopar guy.
A specialty Mopar guy.
Yeah, because you know how Mopar guys are just really tight and anal about stuff, and these AMC guys can be just the same way, but less of them.
Right.
But,
well, like the guy we talked to at what was it, Cruising for a Cure last year?
Pretty bad. Which for the AMC?
Yeah.
AMC.
There's a video we interviewed a couple guys over at the Hedman booth.
Yeah, that was a nice car. At the Hedman Header booth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, same kind of like 69, 70 AMX, big block.
Knows everything about the car.
Oh yeah.
I mean, details, numbers.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Get it back to original.
Yeah.
And there's this guy on this forum that's got this. He was able to get me to this.
Right. It makes it sound like the search for parts is even more difficult.
Well, for something like that.
For something like that, exactly. But yeah, a really unique niche, because Mopars are usually, your Plymouth Dodge, you can kind of cross lines, and there's different body styles or interior packages or something that you can you maybe have more options with. But the AMC Javelin, it was a Javelin AMX. I see that's another little thing that is unique, and I don't know the full story on it, but pretty cool for what it is.
Oh yeah.
And the Corvairs were there. The Corvair Club was there. They had a few Corvairs. They had a guy with a pickup, like an Econoline pickup, with the side door that drops down, and a really low bed because it's a mid-engine, so the engine's way towards the back, like a VW.
Really?
Yeah, think of a VW pickup, but having a really low floor in the middle. It's just kind of mind-boggling because it looks like the car would just want to be like a taco.
Right.
The weight distribution, just the way it looks. But for a convenience factor, if you had to like move a lot of cement or something stupid, a refrigerator, this thing is perfect because it's only a couple feet from the ground, and you've got this big wide double-walled ramp that goes down to the sidewalk, and you're done. You don't no need for big dollies and weird stuff to be trucking stuff around. But they had one of those. They had a van, like an Econoline, regular like Falcon van, and somebody had a Corvair wagon. You don't usually see too many of those. And they had like an early gen and a later generation Corvair like hardtop. Those things are pretty cool. I like the body style in this. The last few years, really smoothed out hardtop, but that whole mid-engine configuration, it's just, I'm done. It's just like, later, right?
Not something I'd want to work on.
Not something I want to work on, right? Style-wise, just killer. Mechanically, no.
Yeah.
Then they had some Falcons there, quite a few early Rancheros, like 60, 61s. Probably an oddball thing I did see was a guy, it was like a 64.5 Mustang with a 6-cylinder, but he had it set up for a
you had a lot to talk about.
3 carburetors. when I got around taking pictures, whoever owned the car wasn't around. So, set up with a
3 carbs on a
3 carbs. He had a custom 3 carb setup with a shoot. Did he have a custom the like Clifford Performance intake manifold, but also had a header. So it was set up to do, a little performance for what it is, but for that car, you usually don't see for a fastback a 6-cylinder.
Oh, it was a fastback too?
Yeah, it was this early first generation fastback, and it had like a 170 cubic inch 6-cylinder in it.
170?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I was
200s probably. Let's see, 200. I think 200 may have come out in '67, maybe '66. Well, I don't miss that engine anymore, do I? No.
I guess.
But that was
if you want to keep it as a 6-cylinder,
yeah,
and you want some more performance out of it, I guess that's what you got to do.
That's what he was. Yeah, you could do. You could try to go ahead and squeeze it that way, and still keep it somewhat original to that car, but I could throw a rock and hit somebody and they go, no way, man, I ripped that thing out. But I don't know, that's what floats your boat. I mean, it's a rare thing, factory option and the whole bit. Sort of like you paid the money for a fastback, an extra $50, you could have had a 289, so, or in my case, 6,000. Yeah.
Yeah, but it was time for that. Time for you to do that with that car. Which
if it wasn't such a pain in the ass for replacement parts. Yeah.
Hindsight's always 20/20, but.
Yeah, but granted, I mean, it's like I'm not made out of money, I mean.
Yeah, when you're looking at the catalog and you're looking at a crate engine.
Oh,
I can't do that. But then
$10,000.
But then over the long haul,
because it's not just $10,000 for an engine. It's it'd be like the Galaxie. It's like, oh, let me put a 428 in it, and you're just buying a 428, right? Or maybe you'll have a couple of tweaks, maybe with the rear end, and to put that power to use to make it all work. But you're not like, oh, I got to change the wheels. I'm going to be doing suspension work. I'm changing the rear. I mean, nothing. You're not. You're going to take that FE out and then you're going to put another FE back in it.
Exactly.
Right.
Which someday I might, if I run across one. But
right. But you'll know that. The radiator will still work. The hoses are the same size. The transmission's going to match right up.
When I go to O'Reilly, all I have to do is say 68 full-size Ford.
Right, and it's still right.
And then engine. What's on your screen? Oh, we have 390. Yeah, that's fine.
That's fine. Right, exactly, because that'll be it.
Yeah. 352?
You say, yeah.
Oh, sure.
Oh, yeah.
That'll work. Oh, so that's going to be a party for you getting...
What?
That's going to be a party for you. You're going to have to know what other vehicles... Because if you go in to like O'Reilly or Napa or something and say, yeah, I need...
Those spark plugs.
A spark plug. Or
spark plugs are a different size for a 94 because they have 94 cylinder heads on there.
Okay.
Slightly smaller size than our standard.
Well, that's what I mean. So you're going to have to know what car would have that.
Well,
because everything's computerized and nobody knows.
Right. Nobody knows what you're talking about. So yeah,
you can't go and say 67 Mustang, spark plugs. What size engine?
Well, I would still say
it's not going to come up.
I could still say, yeah. I mean, I've already done that. I've said 68. I've said 67, just depending on what it is. But as far as the spark plugs for the cylinder heads, man, they're different size than because I went out and bought spark plugs And then when I got the heads, I'm like, oh crap, these are a different size.
Well, it was like that carburetor for the 68 Ranchero.
Oh, right. Your Motorcraft.
You know,
Well, that was a replacement part, but...
Okay, but it wasn't the carburetor that came on the car.
No.
So when I went to C&C, they couldn't give me the rebuild kit because they didn't know what car it came off of.
Right.
And
Yeah, okay, so yeah, the carburetor's... The carburetor's newer than the car, so you couldn't figure out... You actually had to physically have the carburetor in hand, but you're still kind of shooting from the hip on that way.
But it sounded great. We took it for a test spin. Well, you drove it.
I drove it over.
And you drove it yesterday.
I drove it yesterday to the car show.
So you've got...
So I've got about
35, 40 miles on it?
I got about 40 miles on it now. Yeah. Feels weird. I just wish, like, you know, the fuel gauge would work a little better, but I mean, I put 8 gallons in it before I took off, and it was a little less than half tank. It's a 16-gallon tank. And yesterday when I left the show, I stopped by gas. I put 9.5 gallons in it, and now it's full. So I don't know, because I don't know how much... The mechanic said he put 2 gallons of gas in it. And it didn't read like it was halfway to the quarter mark, which would be 4. So...
But you put a new...
Fuel sending unit.
You put a new unit in there.
Yeah. Yeah, he gave me... I got the old one. It was... The float was full of gas. So... I know that. I confirmed that the gauge isn't wrong. It's the stupid float. But it could be a grounding issue. Maybe I'm not getting a decent enough ground at the back of the car for that. So that's how it works. You just got a hot lead to the center post on the fuel sender, and then the metal actually grounds out to itself on the tank, and that's where you get a continuity. So that's why when you check,
back it out a little bit, get some sandpaper or wire brush or
I was just gonna gator clip it, just to test it, just to see if that really is the fact, rather than the actual gauge, the actual float itself would be, because I wasn't there when he put it in to check the armature to make sure it's at the right angle. It'd be like your toilet tank float. If you bend it a certain way, it's not gonna give you an accurate reading. So I asked him, and he said, "Yeah," and okay. There's no sight glass for a gas tank, so you know. But it also confirmed my eye. I said that the sock is probably long gone too.
Oh, the sock.
Yeah, right. See? The sock, yeah.
Back to the...
But I was looking at this fuel sending unit. I'm like, God damn, this Ford unit. Look at that thing. Wire's still there. It still works, you know? If it had like a plastic float rather than the brass one, this thing would still be working.
Well, lasted...
And accurate.
41 years.
You know? 49 years old.
49, jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah, 49. So,
of course, you know, it failed when I was doing all this, and then the heater core failed.
Of course.
It just started pissing coolant when I had it. The mechanic, he was looking at something else, and he was running the car. Just later. Power steering hoses all burst on them. The pressure line. And I thought, yeah, I've never replaced that. 49 years old. See ya.
Yep.
Heater core, 20 years, at least 20 years. So I was living with my folks when I did that. And I remember it being a pain in the ass. And I'm like, just get a short piece of heater hose about 6 inches long and loop it over to the water pump. That's all I said. I was just looking at it like, that ain't going to happen.
Yep. Not now.
Not now. Right, exactly. It's like, I've done it before. Just loop it. That's it.
Yeah, I got other things to deal with.
Yeah.
You know,
Ain't nobody at a car show gonna notice 3 hoses instead of just the 2 that are sitting there doing nothing.
Yeah, you got ball joints to worry about before a heater core.
Yeah, I have a feeling that's gonna be on the agenda.
Are you gonna do that yourself?
No, hell no.
Good.
I did it once, and I mean, I think it took me 6 hours. You have to go rent a coil spring compressor. Well, you don't have to. You can buy one, but I mean, it's like I did it once. It took me forever to do one side, and then the second side went really quick. But I just said, "What am I doing?" And then I still had to go get it aligned after that. So it's just sort of like, yeah, I did save a chunk of coin on labor, and I learned how to do it. But it's just, if you do it a lot, it can be pretty quick. But it's a pain in the ass. It really is. On the bonus side of it, though, you don't have to break open the brake lines for all that. You basically just hang them, but you got to drop the upper and lower A-arms, and when you're doing that, you're like, well, I might as well replace the bushings, I might as well replace the coil spring rubber and all that.
Snowball.
Yeah.
Yeah, little snowball running down the hill.
The next weakest link. That's what the cooling system was all about. It's like new radiator, new hoses, engines running efficient. There's no debris or anything in the block, so everything's flowing, everything's going. New, water neck, new. Where's the next weak link? And that was the core, dude. I'm just like, But then I got to pull that out, so it's just like, maybe I should replace the carpet too, because it's like I get it to it from the inside. I got to take the console out to get it out.
Ugh.
See.
I guess
it was a pain. I remember it taking me like 4 hours.
Well, I don't have a heater, so.
Yeah, the truck you do though, don't you?
No.
Oh, you took it out of there too, or it didn't have one?
Truck never had one. I took it out of the GALAXIE.
Yeah, I know that. The truck should have came with one though.
All the holes are there and stuff.
Yeah, but no box, huh?
No box.
Yeah.
Makes it kind of nice. But here in Southern California, it's like...
Right,
I don't need it.
Right.
Occasionally a defroster would be nice.
True.
But that's what the T-shirt covering up the tool bags for. Roll down the windows.
Roll down the windows, there you go.
Pull over for a couple minutes.
Yeah, but when I was driving the car, it's like, oh, I didn't miss the air conditioning, and I didn't notice that there was no radio, so...
Yeah. Got to get a radio in that thing.
I guess. It's just like, well,
okay.
Ball joints in a heater, Corey, guess what?
Well, okay.
Right? It was a priority to that one. Shoot.
Yeah, well,
I'm also working on gauges, man.
Oh, that's...
Did you see my picture of those gauges?
Yeah.
I spent some money on those gauges, man. But,
putting new gauges into the old console?
The old instrument cluster, yeah. Or a new instrument cluster, because while you're at it, you might as well get something that looks better and will fit better. But I also bought a dash pad because when I took that out, I was fighting the dash pad because it's so sagged up and it's blocking. It was hard to get the instrument cluster out. So I said, well, screw you. $125, I'm going to put another one in. So,
dash pad. If I'm going to put another one in, I might as well.
Yeah, but, instrument cluster. Well, the two gauges that I have since I have the console, I don't have room for gauges in the center of the, on the dash, which is like what I have on the Ranchero. It's kind of similar to what you have here in the GALAXIE, but just be moved over. Well, you have the tack over there. I don't have that. I got like no room there, and I didn't want to punch a hole and mess with the autometer 2 gauges that would go inside the instrument cluster that don't match anything else. But now I realize why people just replace all of them. So it's just sort of like, damn it, no. And you're looking around for, like, you could put it on a pillar post, but then it'll look like some kind of hack mod job that's gone awry,
which is fine if you're like bracket racing or something.
Yeah, but it's like, nah, there's no roll bar, So that's why I have 2 gauges instead of 3. And so now
there's just not a lot of room.
There's no room. But now I have utilized the center section where the clock would have been on the cluster, because there's never been anything there. So I've eliminated the ammeter and the ammeter, the oil pressure, and the temperature gauge. So the only thing that works is the speedo and the fuel on the original cluster. I had to replace the speedo cable when I was doing all this crap.
Okay, so what gauges?
So the new gauges.
New gauges are not in.
I've got them. No, they're not in yet. No, I got
to. But what gauges are you? They're going to be running.
Speedhut. They're custom gauges that you can order online, like you're shopping, which is the world's greatest thing, because I spent a lot of time looking at what fits, what looks good, and what I have to do to make it work. And once I priced out autometer gauges, everything I wanted to just for the gauges, it was like $400.
Yeah.
So,
which means like if you went with the Stuart Warner or something, it's going to be twice as much.
Yeah, it starts adding up really, really fast. And so I still went with electrical gauges. Electrical gauges instead of mechanical, which is kind of what I have now for the oil and the temp. So what I have now is it'll be all electrical. It'll be I went with a factory style tack was an option for a 67 Mustang. The big dial, instead of the oil pressure and the ammeter, you could get a tack, the 6,000 RPM tack. So I got a tack, a speedo, which will be digitally electronic digital conversion. So instead of running a mechanical square cable all the way to your transmission, it's like an electrical magnetic pulse. So you run a wire. So I can program. It doesn't look crazy digital in your face craziness. It's just like a little button where you can keep track of your odometer, your trip. You can keep track of an oil change, maintenance. It's not all flashed in front of you. You just push the button.
Okay, gotcha.
So it breaks it down. There's a little LED window. And so I'm like, oh, okay. But the thing that I liked about the Speedhut was that you can pick instrument face color. You can pick font for the numbers.
Oh, really?
You can pick the LED lighting. You can pick the color of lighting you want. So you can have orange, you can have yellow, or whatever theme that goes along with your car.
Whatever works.
Whatever works. And then you can pick the type of needle you want.
Okay. Let's take a break.
Let's take a break.
We'll be right back. Quick word from our sponsor.
This episode has been brought to you by Hedman Hedders, the name that helps start an industry. 100% made in the USA. Check them out at hedmanhedders.com for all your exhaust needs.
Okay, so gauges.
Yeah, so
programmable
with the speedo. Yeah, really.
You've got lots of options.
Yeah, and when you set the speedo, all you got to do is you hook it up. You go drive around for a couple miles, and it sets itself.
Oh, like calibrates.
Right. The other cool thing about it is they come with instead of like the brackets that go over the back of all your autometer gauges and all that crazy, they're threaded on the outside from the back, and you just spin on a big kind of like a PVC kind of coupler fitting. And the large gauges, they're only probably like 1 3/4 inch thick. Yeah.
Well, in your case, you don't have a lot of space, so that's perfect.
Yeah. I mean, I still picked up a used original instrument cluster housing backer, the metal piece, $10. I got the whole instrument cluster for $10, so I took it all apart. Let's see what needs to be done. Get the Dremel tool out, start doing a little surgery. This thing's just like, boom. That way I don't have to take mine out, right, and mess with it. I could take it all apart, learn what I got to do, put it all together. But now I got to learn about the wiring and how it interfaces, and then, put it back. So
put it all together, then swap them.
Yeah. The only thing I'm really going to be swapping is the wiper switch. But that goes out, puts it in, and it's, going to go in, and then while I'm at it, just like...
Rather than working on your back...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, with the flashlight...
Let's start over.
You could do it on your bench.
Right.
Get everything...
Right.
Dialed in. Straight.
Yeah, true. Right, whatever works.
Get your wires where you want them.
Custom make your own little harness. So yeah, fuel gauge is going to be in the same location. I'm putting the oil pressure in the center where a clock would be, right dead center. And then
because it's really important.
Yeah, and then I'll have a water temp on the right, and then big face for the speedo, and on the right will be a 6,000 RPM tack to look. And then also these guys, you could put like, you can add like a little custom discs that are inside the gauges on the center, so it gives you visually when you first look at it, it looks period correct.
Did you get those?
Of course.
There you go.
So, and you can have your needles, turn from the bottom, or you could do a full sweep from the center. Lots of options, which is really cool. So, and you do the math. You're like, all right.
Yeah.
All right. So, and then I opted to have them not screen print their name on there. So.
Oh, even better.
But if you
if
you really wanted to kick up this game, you could put whatever name you wanted in there. So you have the options for colors, fonts, typeface, and then you can have the option of placement of the actual instrument surface. Yeah, good, huh?
Oh, that's good. I'm glad I saved this last one.
See, the first one tastes good, but then sometimes the last one tastes even better. I think the first one usually tastes the best, though, especially after you've been working. Yeah, but yeah, all about gauges, blah blah blah. But I'm learning a lot, and it's just like, oh, what am I doing? So,
all sounds good.
Keeps me out of trouble, right?
No, I hear you. I've been trying to stay busy.
Keeps other people employed.
Actually started. Started on the truck rust yesterday.
POR.
Because I'm going to be rolling in that bed liner.
Oh, that's right, huh?
So it's like, all right, let me.
The age of discovery here.
Right. Yesterday was like, do I want to rebuild a carburetor, or do I want to monkey around with rust? Like, I really don't feel like rebuilding carburetor right now.
The weather's good for outside.
Yeah, it was good for working outside. My 10 miles a week that I drive.
Right.
Carburetors. It's not acting up. So it's not like, oh, I have to do this right now.
Right.
Yeah, I might not be getting the best air fuel mixture, but for now it's fine for now.
Right.
I was like, all right, let me start. Oh, and I got a good parking spot. Where I could work on the street.
That's key.
That's
right, because you have to put power out there.
Right. So got the wire wheel, on the drill motor.
Put your eye protection in.
Right
on, man.
I don't use a lot of safety protection.
Tie back your hair, that kind of thing, right?
I was wearing a hat and eye protection.
You don't want to scalp yourself.
Yeah, I was wearing sandals, but got all that loose stuff got all the loose stuff out. It's amazing how fast those holes
just grow.
It's just like, oh, okay. So what I thought was a small rust problem has turned into a much larger problem.
I think overall you did all right, man. I've seen worse. I think Ranchero is worse.
Yeah, it's not like your floor pans from 20 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm going to be okay. The only structure, there's that cross member that I'm worried about, but a little bit of welding will suit me well. You're not going to see it.
No.
Most of the stuff's going to be all from underneath.
Right.
Couple areas where I still got to figure out what I'm going to do. That's why I didn't ask you to bring the welder over. So I want to get my pieces cut. I still need to plan it out.
Oh, yeah, because you don't have a lot of room here for that thing.
Right. And I'm probably not going to do it.
You could do it at my house.
I could do it my boss has a welder. I can do it.
Is it a stick welder or is it a MIG?
He's got both.
Oh, really? I have a feeling you're going to be doing it over there.
I might as well.
Right. If you got room.
Yeah. Then I can get some pretty beefy flat bar for that channel.
Is it a 220 or is it a 110?
The MIG's a 110.
He probably only uses it for like gates and stuff, huh? Light
exactly.
Duty. That's all you really need, though. I mean,
but if I get some nice thick stuff in there, could use a stick. We've only used it once since I've been working for him.
And it's not like you're doing cosmetic work. It's
right. It might be 220, and I can have him do it.
Yeah, I mean, and also accessibility too. I mean,
I was able to get under there and POR it plenty easy.
Right, but getting under there with a stick might be a little different than getting under there with a MIG gun. So I don't know.
No,
because a stick is pretty much just.
I got enough.
Angle it and just you just push down on it. Well,
yeah, but it's getting that arc going.
Yeah.
That.
So it doesn't stick.
Right. The one time I tried it, I could not get the arc going. He even grabbed my hand, and here, it just.
Right.
But then again, all his sticks are 20 years old. So half of them are bad.
Probably all what's that word I'm looking for? When they crumble, maybe.
Yeah.
Probably a lot of splatter. Well,
maybe
that's a good option for you, man. So yeah, Abolute Coatings, man. So you utilized a 3-step process, or how many steps is it?
3 steps. You could call it 5 because you do the. After you get all the.
Like a degreaser.
Well, once you get everything loose, wire brush it and all.
Yeah, okay. You get all the dirt.
Then got the shop vac out there.
Right.
Sucked it all up. Then you do the degreaser.
Right.
Douche that all down.
Right.
Then you got to hose it down because that neutralizes it. It's water. It's a water-based product.
You have access to a pressure washer too, don't you?
Yeah. Well, I'm going to pressure wash when I do the bed.
Yeah.
I'm going to.
Oh,
I'll pressure. Yeah. I'll use, and then so then you got to wait for that to dry.
Right.
Then
right.
Then there's the metal prep.
Is that like a
It's like a pre-primer, kind of
etching primer kind of thing?
That's got to sit for at least 30 minutes.
That's nothing. Yeah, okay. And now, is that something that is rolled on or brushed or spray?
Spray it.
So you got to figure out your square footage and how many cans you're going to need?
Comes in a bottle.
Well, yeah, but
with the spray.
It's not going to... Oh, I get you. I get you. Like a Hudson sprayer kind of thing?
Yeah.
All right.
Not like a Hudson sprayer.
But, yeah, right. Okay, so it's like a liquid then.
Right.
Okay, gotcha.
Then you hose that down to neutralize it.
Like a stop. Okay.
And then before you put the POR on it, it's got to be bone dry.
Right, so you got to wait a day.
Well, that's when I... And then took a nap. That's why...
All right.
And it was a nice sunny day, so, I waited 4 or 5 hours, nice and dry, then painted.
Yeah.
Painted on the POR.
Okay.
As the sun's going down.
Right. That sets up pretty quick, too.
It sets up quick.
Probably takes...
I don't remember the cure time.
Yeah.
But, El Nino's wasn't coming this weekend, so I knew it was fine.
Just take advantage of the POR. That's all right.
And was it? Might have been last weekend was Mother's Day.
Yeah.
The week before that was the Hot Rod Foundation.
Oh, that's right. The podcast with
David.
David Steele, thank you, director of the American Hot Rod Foundation.
Okay, so the weekend before that,
yes,
I was working on getting my spare tire out of the bed of the truck and under the bed where it's supposed to be.
Yeah, what'd you find out?
Well, I realized...
I think you've been through this before.
Yeah, 15 years ago. It was like when I dropped the ball on it.
I remember this being an issue and this hillbilly truck has been modified in so many ways.
Yeah. So essentially there's a cross member.
Yeah.
That goes across the tire and then bolts go up into the frame.
Right.
And it holds your spare tire.
Right.
Well, I've come to terms with this cross member that I have that I don't remember, A, where I got it, B, if it came with the truck, or C, if it was ever really there. Because it's been so long.
So where's this cross member now?
It's right there.
Oh, really?
I found it like super quick. It was like...
You actually went back there and you found something?
Oh, yeah. And I found the bolts.
Oh, really?
That I bought 15 years ago.
Yeah.
That went from my previous garage to this garage and then back in my little parts depot back there.
Wow.
Within minutes. I mean, without... Like, I was expecting, okay, next 45 minutes, I'm going through boxes.
Right. No, right there.
Right there. I'm like, okay, sweet.
So is that a sign that you need to take care of this then?
Yep. And so, pieced it together, got the floor jack out, jacked it up like into place so I can check, bolt alignments and stuff.
Oh, the tire.
Yeah, to get the tire.
So you can look at it and okay.
Right. So I'm not on my back lifting.
Yeah.
And, trying to get a Sharpie or a flashlight or something.
Yeah. Well, that's good thinking.
Like, no, floor jack. Just sandwich it right up.
Right.
And there's no hole that lines up the way it's supposed to at all.
Could it be that maybe the diameter of your spare is bigger than a factory replacement?
Yes. But that cross member that holds it doesn't line up with any hole that's underneath the truck.
All the holes in that bed and no hole is going to line up for you.
Right.
Of course not.
So I was like, okay, no problem. I can drill a hole.
Right.
So
As long as-
I had previously 15 years ago, drilled 2 holes in this cross member to go through the
through the wheel.
through like where
Right.
the lugs would go.
Right. Oh, okay.
So I'd have better security under there. It's like so it wouldn't wobble around.
So wouldn't they be outside the tire though originally?
Yes, but I put those 2 extra ones in.
Oh, 2 extras.
Right. So the tire would bolt to the cross member bolts to the frame.
Oh, okay.
So I've got it sandwiched up in there. I'm, looking. I'm like, okay, those holes don't line up. Let me back it up a little bit. Get out of make sure that it's, I'm not hitting the bumper.
Right.
It doesn't look too hillbilly.
Right. Let me stand back and look at it.
That was the weekend the fish was down.
Oh.
And guess who borrowed my power drill?
Mr. Fish.
Mr. Fish.
Where's the drill?
He had it.
Oh, I get you.
So it's like
You couldn't do anything.
I couldn't do it with the cordless. So I started looking through the bolts that I bought and stuff like that.
Oh, I see.
Like, okay, let me move on. Maybe I'll mark the holes.
Can you use like a carriage bolt then through the bed through the?
You can't go through the bed. It goes through the frame.
Oh. I see.
And I bought previously. I bought 10-inch carriage bolts
okay.
to go all the way through. Well, good thing I put the floor jack up there because I need 12-inch.
Oh, of
Carriage
course. Well, that's why I asked about the size of the tire.
And does Ace Hardware sell 12-inch carriage bolts?
Of course not.
No, sirree, they don't. See that 6-foot piece of all thread
threaded
there?
rod there, man.
There's my 12-inch bolt or 12-inch carriage bolts, double nutted on both sides.
Yeah, but it's not a carriage bolt because it's not rounded then. What are you going to do?
I'll double nutted on the... I can't get a carriage bolt, from top down.
Oh. What do they do for factory, do you know?
I found some schematics, but they're like from 64.
Oh, yeah, they're just like
65.
some black line in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Of course, we've been to the Ford truck show out there at the Anaheim Canyon Park for every 5 years now, and never dawned on you to take a gander and look under that somebody's 65 pickup.
Yeah. They do make a fender mount one. Which maybe if you had
a camper.
Oh no, sorry, it goes inside the bed. But vertical.
Right.
On the style side bed, I don't dig it. Maybe on
That's the step side, right?
No, I have the style side. But
Flare side and style side, I don't.
Okay, the step side, kind of got the bubbly one.
Right.
Maybe.
That would be on the outside, though, because your step sides are like a box.
Okay.
There's no wheel wells.
Okay, but they make it so it fits on the inside of the bed.
Right. Okay, I get you.
But I don't want that because I'm going to get a couple custom toolboxes made.
Oh, really?
That are going to go in that space.
Ah.
And so I'll still be able to slide, 4x sheets, between the wheel wells.
I don't have to mess with that tire and the wheel and all that.
And then
okay.
A couple custom toolboxes on the inside in that dead space.
Yeah, and you got that wasted space under the bed there anyway, so.
Right. So I have been working.
Yeah, and that's a 6-lug wheel too, right?
No, it's 5.
Is this 5? Is it what's the bolt pattern? 5-on-5? Is it 5-inch?
I don't know.
You don't know? I got a stock steel. No, it's a 14-inch. Never mind.
It's standard.
I got a 14-inch rim, but you're 15s, huh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm just saying, if you wanted a stock style, like a skinny spare to throw on there and get rid of that hillbilly wheel thing that you got, I'll give it to you.
I've got 4 of them.
Oh.
You know, right
yeah, but those aren't stock though, are they? These back here, I don't think they are.
Yeah.
Oh, they are? I don't remember.
Just regular Steelies.
Oh, okay. I don't remember. Oh, those ones that came off the truck.
That I bought from one of my old neighbors.
Yeah, before you got those from Fish.
Right.
Right.
But when I bought the truck, it had the hillbilly
they had
American racing.
Yeah, that's their spare now, right?
Yeah, that's...
Yeah. Oh, okay, I get you. I forgot about that.
Yeah, but I'm saving those rims to go with...
Whatever we put on them.
Right.
Jeez.
To go with the Y block.
Yeah. Well, all right. So you got some rod to cut.
Yep. And you can see it. I'm ready for the carburetor rebuild. I got the cleaner, got the books out.
Why don't you just start with the? Yeah, you're obviously ready for that. So why don't you just? Are you gonna work on the spare and then jump back to the bed, or?
Well, I
then get to the carburetor?
bed part of the bed. The spare is part of the bed project.
Ah, okay.
Because the spare's got to go out of the bed
to work on the bed, right?
Before I can, do the coating.
I see. There you go.
So it's all part of the big picture.
The big picture, right? What's in the way, right? Oh, okay.
Then
you have room.
Exactly. And then
you'll have a toolbox.
Custom made.
Custom made. I don't know anything. What?
Well, I've got a buddy that works down at the shipyards.
Oh, he's gonna make it weigh like 900 pounds for you, just the box itself. I got this old ship over here.
They can. That's all they do is fabricate stuff all day to make.
You don't want to make it super heavy, though.
Well, no, but
right.
I also don't want to go to Home Depot
and buy a Husky brand.
Put a Husky brand toolbox, on a 65 truck.
I get you.
Some nice shiny diamond plate.
Ooh, ouch.
Just
right.
For my aesthetic, ain't gonna work, right?
Man. Diamond plate, I think, is overused itself. It's just applied to everything,
Yeah, but
these diamond plate bottle openers, they have diamond plate. I mean, it's just ridiculous. It's everywhere. The utilitarian version of some kind of floor mat.
So hey,
well, cool, man. At least you'll keep other people employed too.
Exactly.
Right.
And these guys work cheap, and they work for beverages. Okay, they work better with tall boys.
Oh, whatever,
Hey,
right.
Yeah, here's my design.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Since you'll be working off the clock, I'm sure. Here's a little something for you on Friday.
Oh, sure.
So, who's this Bill Montgomery guy?
Bill Montgomery. Oh, I'm glad you asked. I met
a couple cryptic emails.
Bill Montgomery I met while standing in front of the junkyardfind.com booth at the Edelbrock Car Show.
Did Jeff bring his Cuda?
No, he didn't. And that's the first thing I asked him when I saw him in the morning. He goes, "Did you bring the Cuda?" He goes, "No." He probably has run the car since the last time we saw him with that thing. He's busy, of course. He's working 2 jobs, and it would look really good if he brought that car and put the Easy up next to it, because it's a black on black. It's the Cuda. It's it's a shoe-in.
Right.
So
some
little
magnet,
eye candy,
little signs,
eye candy, right?
signs.
Exactly. Oh yeah.
Okay.
But anyway, so yeah, I met Bill Montgomery. He and a buddy of his is Marc Cavallo. They are involved with an organization called Prime Motivation, and they are basically trying to get kids in high school back interested in trade skills as employment as a job, as a career. And he was saying that 60% of the high school kids these days they're not going to go to college. They're not going to get any higher education as far as arts, humanities, human behavior, et cetera, et cetera. It's or law, anything. It's just like it's basically all the things that have been cut out of high school for the past 20, 30 years. So he is going around and they're doing high school tours. They go to campuses. They have interactive workshops and displays. I really didn't have time to sit down and go over the website or anything like that, but that's all. It sounds a lot like they're hitting the pavement and going to schools, sort of like, kind of like what the UTI is doing, sort of post high school. They're trying to get kids, the kids like the other kids that were out there yesterday were the young hot rodders of tomorrow.
Engine builders.
The engine builders, right. And they're doing the engine build off. Same kind of thing. And UTI is like the...
what's his name? Jim Rose?
Jim Rose?
Rhodes?
I don't know. Who?
Come on, it was a cable show.
That's Mike Rowe.
Okay, Mike, okay.
Dirty Jobs.
Yeah,
he's got another program based... It's sort of doing the same thing.
It's like, look... We're not all going to college.
Right. Somebody still has to fix your plumbing.
Right. We still need plumbers and electricians.
That stuff, that technology is really not going to change. How you interface with your electronics in your house, of course, but you still have to... There has to be some sort of wiring somehow, right?
Exactly.
Okay, you got to have power. I mean...
Okay, but it's
that same type of approach, right?
It's like... Okay, Bernie, yeah, free college is great, but not everyone's college material.
And so we all get to pay for it.
Right. I mean, sure, I went to college, but I'm by no means any college material.
Well, I don't know, William. You do quite a bit.
Oh, I lied, cheated, stole my way through a master's degree, man.
Wow. And we all paid for it.
No.
Okay.
No, I'm still paying for that master's. No.
Oh, okay.
No. That master's degree is paid off. When I was working on my second master's, that one I ditched, and I'm still paying for that one. The BA is paid off too.
Amen.
That reminds me, I got to make a payment.
Okay, Prime Motivation, though, they're a nonprofit organization. They are filed with the IRS, so they are legit. And they have things going on as far as tours and their interactive workshops. And you can check out their website at primemotivation.com. So he'd probably be pretty cool to get as far as a podcast interview. So,
and is there a car show next weekend in Brea?
Yeah, he mentioned some kind of car show. I mean, it's short notice. I got things going on. So,
I mean, I had the email, and it's like, there's like his stock, form email, but then there was like, "Hi, I met you." Yesterday. I'm like, who is this guy? And then there's another one with that. The flyer.
Right. That's Bill.
What is it? Who is this guy?
Yeah.
Is this spam?
That is spam, right? Yeah, it wasn't like like I'm not going to write you a separate email. Yeah. Right. Hey, Davis. Right. I even gave him my card.
Hi, my name is Bill Montgomery.
Right.
I met you yesterday, and here's what's going on.
Yeah, me and 20 other people got that email, but. No, I hear kind of what they're all about and what they're doing, so that could be another news outlet kind of thing for them. And
well, let's try to get him in. So
that's what I was thinking. That's usually my second question is, where are you located? Right.
Well, if the car show's in Brea, he can't be that far away.
He's based out of the Valley, but that's cool. The other person we ran into was Eddie Greenwood, who's the show promoter for Whitewall Nationals.
Early June.
Yeah, let's shoot for early June. I mean, he's lining up a lot of vendors, and Man, I got to tell you, he had some full, nice printed posters and handouts and cards, and he was hitting the street there with, towing a wagon with his buddy, and helping spread the word. And this event sounds pretty cool. I mean, we got 13 bands. Gosh, you name it, a DJ. It's $15 to get in. You can go to their website at whitewallnationals.com. Check out where you get tickets. It's open to pre-78 customs, cars, trucks, lowriders, motorcycles, bicycles, and pedal cars, man.
San Pedro?
It's in San Pedro, 2298 Minor Street in San Pedro. So, and it goes from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. So with 13 bands, it sounds kind of like
a poor man's ink and iron.
Right, it does.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, pinup contest.
You can go down to Gaffey or Pacific to get your tattoos.
Oh, sure. All ages, bicycle competition, food and merchandise vendors, fully stocked bars, 21 and over, custom and bike show. So San Pedro should be liking this, and it would probably be kind of cool too if maybe some Project Street Legal could get involved with that, but we'll see. But anyway,
hey, maybe we can get a vendor booth. Set up the Easy Up.
Well, we have the Easy Up. We have a table. I mean,
get Don and Phil
all. Yeah, I mean, we could trade off on time, and so someone's manning a booth for.
Oh, that would mean someone's got to take charge and organize something.
Come on, man! Set up a card table and an Easy Up, and a petition form, and talking about Facebook, and I'm sure we could probably do it from 9 to 9.
But if we don't have like the nonprofit status,
right? It's tough. That's super tough. So
we haven't met since November.
We're overdue for a meeting on that. Yeah. So yeah, Whitewall Nationals. We'll get Eddie, and he wants to hook up I guess a buddy of his has a shop up in Signal Hill, so it's
perfect.
As I said, I'm in North Beach and you're down here, so not a problem. I also met Jim Morrison from the South Bay Mustang Owners Club. Really cool guy.
He's the one that.
He's the guy who helped me out with the Mustang and the push rods. Yeah, really cool guy. He has a 65, 66 Mustang that I can tell it's all in primer, and you could tell his goal is to just about function, right? Not pretty, but you could tell it's he gets on it. So,
hey, someday it might get pretty. It's just
I understand that, but compared to everybody else in the Mustang Club, he's the guy in primer. So it's sort of like, okay, cool, I get it, and and
he's the one that I think it was last weekend posted a picture up on our Facebook page with
the girls from Spearmint Rhino. Yeah.
But he was sporting the Primer
Podcast T-shirt. So, yeah.
And hey, if you're looking for a Primer Podcast T-shirt, toss us an email at primerpodcast@gmail.com. We might have a very short supply of hats.
Yeah, I think we've got like 5. Mine's looking pretty beat up out now.
Yeah.
We're just thing all the time. Also cool to see Marc Lewis from Hedman Hedders yesterday. We made a little quick video about Project Nickel and Dime. So, really cool guy, and we'll try it. Maybe we'll see what we got going on in June as far as autocross, and
I'm going to be out of commission for
June 11th.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry. It's the same weekend as. Yeah, you might be out of commission. That's Father's Day weekend. That'd be June 18, 19. So.
Okay, that'll be my last event. Or that weekend, last weekend.
Yeah. Well, we'll see where you're at.
We'll see.
Anyway, but yeah, I gave you a flyer also for
Gassers 3 Park and Bark
at Automobile Driving Museum over here by the LA airport. Don Henderson has basically stepped in to help promote that event, And that show seems to be taking off. I mean, it's just all about gassers.
It was a cool show last year.
Yeah, it's great. It's mellow, small. They have a panel discussion. I think they'll have. She mentioned Larry Sutton was going to be there.
Larry Sutton, Tim, or Ted. I'm not even.
Can you read, man?
Yeah. I can't pronounce. Raudomus.
Got me.
Ed Itzke.
Yeah, of course.
Robert Bones. It was a cool show.
Yeah, we didn't go last year for some reason. I forget why. Something came up, but yeah, Gasser show is pretty cool.
We didn't go last year?
No, we didn't go last year.
Okay, so we went 2 years ago.
We went the first year, yeah.
And that was just word of mouth. And
yeah.
This year they actually have a good-looking flyer.
Yeah, they put some work into it, man. There were flyers all over the place at that show yesterday. Yeah. I wouldn't doubt it. It's going to be bigger. I mean, it's kind of an industrial park area, so.
Well, it's limited to 80 cars.
Oh.
So it's.
But still, that's still pretty tight, man. That whole area in there. That's cool.
Well, I remember it being pretty cool.
Yeah. And you can see the cars inside as well. So that was cool. What else? The RPM Act, SEMA. Have you signed up?
Of course I did.
Did you sign? Oh, you did the petition?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I've done a couple posts on Facebook.
Oh, a couple posts on Facebook. That's right. Okay.
Like, do your part.
Yeah.
All you got to do is
it's so easy now. It's like
put your name, address. I don't even think you need a phone number.
No, I don't remember.
Maybe an email address.
If you really want to have like Barbara Boxer call you, maybe she will. Right. Because she's on her way out. 20 years of good service changed my life.
But I mean, just super basic info.
Yeah.
The letters
already created.
And you just click.
Another reason to love Seam of Sand, man. But yeah, I sent it. I got a response. Generated a response from a legal representative there.
They're making it easy.
Yeah.
All right.
And yeah, so that and Project Street Legal. We'll keep posted on what's going on with the status of that. So.
What's going on next weekend? Working on stuff?
I got family stuff I got to deal with.
Yeah.
But outside of that, I'm working on gauges, man.
All right.
That's all about me.
So next big show really is LA Roadster Show.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's at 18-19.
Yeah, it's at 18-19 weekend. So there's either NMCA, autocross, drag races, or LA Roadster Show.
All right, we'll figure something out.
So.
And the
F100s is June 25th. So we'll see about that. Oh, you're. That's right.
I'll be in recovery. Okie doke. So, maybe next weekend, weekend after.
Weekend, yeah, there definitely. Well, that would be Memorial Day weekend.
All right. We'll do a recording before LA Roadster Show.
Yeah, so let's also check out your video that you've been working on for Abolute Coatings. Check them out. POR. Was it AboluteCoatings.com?
I think it's AboluteCoatings.com. Yeah. Or just do a Google search for POR 15. That'll get you there.
There you go, man.
Good stuff. We've been using it for years. So, until next time, my name's William.
This is Davis.
Don't skip on the podcast.